Hey guys, and welcome back to another video where today we are going to be talking about the new Ford Bronco. But first, how about a little bit of a history? So the Ford Bronco was introduced in 1966 and it just brought a whole new crowd to, well, the world. So usually people were just, driving around streets, going to each other's house and stuff. But this new Bronco, this new class, it just brought a whole new crowd and a whole new class where people actually bought it and actually wanted to go off-roading and just wanted to go on adventures on a whole new platform. So usually people they would get off-road cars just because they were big, and so they would just take their families and stuff. But now the Bronco was so cool that where people actually wanted to go off-road and explore nature, and it was really cool. And so that was the first, and it was introduced in 1966, as I said. But the newest one, which is going to be released in 2021, but it was announced like in July, so in 2020. But it's going to be released in 2021, and it's going to be the 6th generation of the Ford Bronco, and it's coming back after around, I think, 24 years or something, which is huge. So let's actually talk about this car. So on the 13th of July 2020, as I said, Ford introduced the new Ford Bronco, and it just, oh my god, it was amazing. So Ford released, I think, they released three models, which were the Ford Bronco Sport, the two-door, and the four-door. So first of all, the reason they brought it back is because Ford had a lot of competition. So they had the Jeep Wrangler and just Jeeps in general, and they had the FJ Cruiser, and they really wanted to step up their off-roading game. So they released the new Ford Bronco after a whopping 24 years, around 24 years, which is absolutely crazy. And the new Ford Bronco is so cool. So boy oh boy, have we got a lot to talk about. So they released the four-door, the two-door, and then they also released the Ford Bronco Sport. And as you can see behind me, it looks just amazing. So let's talk about the exterior first. So, well, they've just completely refreshed the design completely. So it looks like a whole new car, and it just looks so cool and futuristic, even while being beaten up by mud and dirt and snow and all those crazy things like that. And just, it's so cool. And well, if you're like, yeah, but if you can see in this picture, or I'll just put this picture on screen now, where are the doors? Like, does this car come with any doors, or do you have to buy them? Yeah, no, it comes with doors, I assure you that. But the cool thing is that whenever you're off-roading or just exploring nature and stuff like that, and if you want the full-on outdoor and off-roading experience, you can actually detach the doors. So you can take them out and chuck them in the boot, which is really cool. You can even take out the sunroof, which is super cool, and I really like that Ford. That was amazing. So you can see Ford is directly hitting the FJ Cruiser and the Jeep Wrangler. Now this is an off-roading beast. So Ford gave it a GOAT system, and unfortunately, no, it does not dispense out GOATs as cool as that may seem, but it does something cooler. So GOAT is the smart off-roading system Ford gave, and it stands for goes over any type of terrain, just like a GOAT. Now this car can beat any type of obstacle, like snow, mud, dirt, off-roading, like heavy rocks, mountains, anything you throw at it, it will just dodge. It's just amazing, right? So off-roading wise, you get this in every Ford Bronco, the Sport, the four-door, and the two-door. And so there is also there's different engines. So in the two-door and the four-door, you can get an optional EcoBoost engine, which produces about 310 horsepower. But the Ford Bronco Sport is much smaller, and you can get around 240-ish horsepower, which is pretty cool. Now Ford even said that this car has the handling of the Ford Raptor, which is crazy, and it also has the performance of the Ford Mustang.
Something built with the toughness of an F-Series and the spirit of a Mustang. Something that's not happy until it takes you through whatever creek or snow or mud or mountain trail or dude.
So that's really cool. Now, of course, this is an off-roading car, and like I said, it has a cool GOAT system. But to go off-roading, you need a lot of ground clearance, like a lot. So that's why Ford gave it 11.2 inches of ground clearance, and to, well, conquer any type of terrain. They also gave it 35-inch tires right out of the factory, which is super cool. Now, transmissions wise, you have two types of transmissions in the 4-door and the 2-door. So you get a optional, so the options are you get a 10-speed automatic, which is it's pretty cool, or you get a 7-speed manual. The manual is making a comeback, baby. Let's go. Right. Let's calm it down because, well, we have a lot to talk about inside the car. So interior wise, you get an optional 12-inch screen, which is pretty cool on the 4-door and the 2-door. But on the Sport, you get an optional 8-inch screen. But just like the Jeep Wrangler, Ford just kept it normal and straightforward, pretty simple. But I mean, hey, the interior looks really clean. And for all the GOAT controls and everything, you get it on the dashboard on top of the screen, and on the center console, it's pretty nice and clean, normal cup holders and stuff like that. And then you also get the diff lock control, so just for extra, off-roading capabilities. But all that's well and good. But what if you just want to be a normal civilian going to one guy's house to over your mate's house? What if you want to go barbecuing or go cycling somewhere or stuff like that? You all have to have a lot of cargo space, and that's what Ford did. So on the 2-door and 4-door, you get a lot of cargo space. And you know what? If you just want to keep some secret stuff, you can actually store them inside the seats. So you can just pull out the seat, chuck all the things in, and just put down the seats. And you get a lot of boot space. But if you want extra boot space, you can even just collapse the seats and you get extra space. But that's all well and good. But in the Sport version, you get all those fancy gadgets and everything, but you also get roof racks, optional roof racks on pretty much all you get roof racks on all of the Ford Broncos. And in the Sport, you also get an interior bike rack, which is an option as well. Now that's really cool, but what if you're going barbecuing, right? You got to keep a huge table and this and all, keep all the barbecues and everything. Well, you don't need to keep a table or chairs or anything. Well, for the most part, you need to keep chairs because Ford has a built-in table. So you go start the barbecue, tell cool stories, and then whenever the barbecue is ready, you can just bring down the table. So Ford has a built-in table. You just bring it down and have food right then and there. So that's a really time-saving and space-saving feature, and I really do appreciate that for it. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and comment down below what's your favorite version of the car, the Sport, the 4-door, or the 2-door. Personally, I love the 4-door. But yeah, that's really it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Xeyad Ahmed out.